everyone and welcome to my channel. So if you read my community post, you know that I've got this, I'll just move this away for a bit, that's supposed to be a sheepskin twined drum with a sheepskin, proper sheepskin thing, which is actually just this with a lackey band keeping it on. There we go. A bit of little piece of thing keeping it on. Just put it over there, and some crappy plastic that's keeping it up. So I'm gonna take that off because that's a piece of crapiola. And as you can see, it's just a cheap tambourine. And if you just buy it, just this tambourine like this, without the fancy little sticky thing on, it's about a quarter of the price I paid for this. Because I was getting something I didn't think I got something I didn't think I was getting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I need it in a couple of weekends, I don't have time to send it back, get a refund, buy another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fancy it up, because I quite like the sound of it, and it sounds even better with the wood thing on it. So I'm going to oh, that's better. Yeah, I don't need those legs as big as that. I'm going to stick it on here, and I'm going to paint it. I don't know if I'll put a design on the front, but I'm definitely going to paint the side. So I've just made up some black paint that I'm going to paint very carefully along the sides, just to give it, of course you can't see because as usual I do everything off screen. So I'm just going to paint very carefully this and the drumstick, and then paint some designs on it, and get my glue gun and glue that piece of fake fur onto the stick correctly, because a couple of bangs of that with that plastic on, with that sticky tape on, is going to break it. So I'm going to do this. I'm not going to bore you by showing you what I'm going to do. I was thinking of maybe, you see over here, my painting with the lady. I was thinking of putting that on there, but maybe not. So I'll decide what to do, and I shall be back to show you when I've painted things the next few stages. Hey guys, I'm back. So I have painted the drum and the drumstick with some of this acrylic Amsterdam black paint, and then over the top with this, which is a pearl red. And this is what the drumstick looks like so far. See if I can give you a close up. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Oh, there you go. So it's that kind of, oh no, terrible focusing really here. So that's the color of that. I can't get it to focus, sorry. And then I have, I'll just put this up a bit, and I've painted this the same. So I took that terrible, horrible plastic yuckiness off it. So what I've done, this is the bit of cheap, nasty fur thing they gave us with it. So I have put I've just bent it over at the top and put some glue in, and what I'm going to do is I don't know if that's going to work, but I've got my hot glue gun here, so I'm going to put some, just put that back a bit, so put it here so you can see, because I have a habit of doing things that you can't see. So I'm going to put some hot glue in there, and then some just around here like this. I don't know if this is going to work, but it can't be any worse than it was. And some on top. Let's put that down there for a minute. I'm going to stick that on there like that, and then I'm going to wrap it around like that, and then I'm just going to put a bit down there and wrap that round like that. So if I had that band anyway, so that is just there for the moment, and I don't have that cheap nasty elastic band. So what I'm going to do though, I'm going to unplug that so it doesn't burn everything. I've got some hemp cord, and I thought that I could just wrap it around here, so I get the middle like that, unwrap it around there like that. So it kind of looks like a I don't know if it's wrapped around up there enough or not. Should be. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. If it's not, I can always do some more. I'm just going to tie that in a tight knot like that for now. And so it kind of looks better than it did before, and I might just like pluck some of the hairs out of there so it looks a bit more hairy. But I'll wait till it dries a bit first. And see how it goes. So I'm thinking, it doesn't look great, but it looks a lot better, and it's going to be much sturdier than that piece of, I mean, this is what they had on there before, and it was just sort of wrapped round in half and had a lackey band on it. Now it's super glued on there, so hopefully and I'll just get when I'm not on screen, because this will take a while, is I'll just get a pair of pliers, like tweezers like this, and just pluck some of the hair out so it looks a bit hairy like that. You know, oh sorry, you can't even see, so I'll just pluck some of the hair out like this so it looks a bit hairier like that. Where's my little drum here? I don't know whether to give this another coat or because it's not great. I mean, it's not great anyway. What cost? I wonder. I don't know if you could. No, it probably wouldn't be worth it. No, it's probably just throwing good money after bad, you know. And it. Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. And it'll do for what it wants. So I probably give this a coat of maybe something, I don't know, sparkly, or maybe I'll just leave it plain. I don't know. I haven't decided yet what to do with it. I got paint on it when I was painting it black. Didn't mean to. I mean, you can tell it's just a tambourine that they've just stuck a base on and charged 4 times the price of a tambourine. Yeah, so don't buy this from Amazon. It's just go to Kmart or the toy shop and buy a tambourine, because, you know, this is just what this is. But I might put some stickers on there or some, I don't know. I'll think of something to put on there. And then when I've finished, I shall show you the end result. Hey everyone, well, I finished. This is as much as I'm going to do. So I painted it first with this black. I think I've said this before. And this is Oxide Black by Amsterdam. And then I put some of this Pearl Red on top. And then I put some of this, and you can't really see it, but it's Gold Red Violet Shift. And this is Dragonfly Glaze by Folk Art. I don't think you can see that. I don't know if I put the light on, if it'll be any, and it just glitters. And then I have fluffed this up like I said I was going to, so it looks much better. And I also put the Folk Art glitter on there, so it's a bit purpley. And then this is what the side of the drum looks like, and the bottom I've just left the same. I was going to put twirly stuff around this, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it like this, because it would just be more money that I'm spending on something that I spent quite a bit on anyway, which was a piece of crap. So but it does. I'm quite happy with the sound. It's not great, but it'll do for what I need it for in a couple of weeks' time. And I've left the hole in the top because I'm just going to put that in there like that and hang it up somewhere on the wall. when I've used it and I've got the stick there to use. So that was it. I was going to put some bells on it on the side, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and that's just how I'm going to take it to my weekend away. And I've got my djembe, so I can take that too. It's just I can't carry that because it's very big and it's very heavy, and so this is just for carrying around. So that's how I turned. I think it looks much better. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm much happier with it than I was before, and I know that this is not going to fall off mid banging because I've actually super glued it down and tied it down rather than having an elastic band. I don't even know what I've done with the elastic band, to be honest. It's probably somewhere on my craft table here, my crafts come work table. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to purify this. I'm going to purify it, get all the negative energy off it, put some of my energy into it, and then we'll go from there. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching me turn something that was really disappointing into something that is not as disappointing. And hubby was also so disappointed for me that he's actually bought a real one for me. I don't know when that'll come. If it comes before my weekend away, then I shall take that. And I might even take this because there'll be kids there. Kids can use this as well. So there you go. So until next time, bye for now. Many blessings. And thank you once again for watching. Bye.